This week's massive snowfall across the Northeast wasn't just a big snowstorm, it was something more specific, a nor'easter. That term gets thrown around a lot, but most people don't know what it really means. A nor'easter is a powerful storm that forms along the east coast of the United States. It gets its name from the strong winds that usually blow from the northeast towards the land. These storms typically develop when cold Arctic air from Canada moves down over the northeast and collides with warmer, moist air sitting over the Atlantic Ocean. That clash of air masses creates a low-pressure system that strengthens rapidly along the coastline. The reason nor'easters can become so intense is because of temperature contrast. In the winter, the land cools down much faster than the ocean, so you have freezing air over land and relatively warmer water offshore. That difference fuels the storm. Warm air rises from the ocean surface, cold air sinks over land, and the atmosphere starts spinning and strengthening. When the pressure drops quickly, the storm intensifies even more. That rapid strengthening is sometimes called bombogenesis, which basically means the storm's pressure drops so fast that it explodes in strength. This week's storm had all the right ingredients. There was already a strong push of cold air sitting over the northeast. At the same time, moisture from the Atlantic was pulled into the system. The jet stream, which is a fast-moving river of air high in the atmosphere, helped steer and intensify the storm along the coast instead of pushing it out to sea. When all those factors line up at once, snowfall becomes heavy, steady, and long-lasting. What makes nor'easters historically important is that they've shaped life in the Northeast for centuries. Some of the most famous snowstorms in U.S. history were nor'easters. The blizzard of 1988 buried cars under 40 to 50 inches of snow and caused major infrastructure changes, including improvements in subway systems and power lines. More recent storms, like the blizzard of 1978 and the 2016 Snowzilla storm, shut down entire states for days. Storms like this week's event may not break every record, but they still carry historical value because they show how vulnerable even modern cities are. We have better forecasting, better plows, and better emergency systems than ever before, yet one powerful coastal storm can still cancel thousands of flights, close schools, and shut down highways within hours. There's also a bigger climate discussion connected to storms like this. A warmer atmosphere can hold more moisture. That doesn't automatically mean more snow everywhere, but when temperatures are still cold enough for snow instead of rain, extra moisture can actually lead to heavier snowfall totals. So while winters overall may be changing, individual storms can still be extremely intense. In the end, this wasn't just about snow piling up. It was a reminder of how geography, ocean temperatures, air pressure, and atmospheric patterns all work together. Nor'easter isn't random. It's the result of very specific conditions lining up at the right moment, and when they do, the Northeast feels it in a big way.